I present to you all the Return to Downtown, featuring Nemesis. Yes, this is Dago Seda. It's a pretty snazzy walkthrough. Resident Evil 3. This is A rank. Yes, A rank. Under 2.5 hours, which is kind of a strange number to do, but I'm not complaining. Alright, so back there is where we got the fire hose, and back there is where Nemesis comes out of. And really, the way it works with Nemesis is as soon as the door you came in through is off screen, Nemesis will appear if he's not already scheduled to be somewhere else. And frankly, I thought he should have showed up already. I really thought he'd show up in this area. I don't know if that was just him on the side of the screen there. But whatever. So we're going back to downtown. Yes, downtown. I got it right this time. We have all the items we need. And just as we think we're home free, there's this little scene here where for absolutely no reason, the back of that van opens up and these things start falling out. This one, you have to select climb up. I haven't tried the other way, but to the best of my knowledge, what happens is, why would you jump down into a hole that giant things are going to fall into and crush you? It just seems illogical. But whatever. If you were silly enough to do that, then may you rest in peace, because you died. But whatever. Alright, so here I'm going to just... what was I doing in this item screen? I think in this one I was getting really confused as to what I wanted to do. I was thinking, okay, do I want to combine all my gunpowder or do I want to just grab everything? And I just kind of put stuff away and just left which forced me to have another trip to a save room later, which that kind of bothered me. But as I said, someone's going to pop out of that car there. And though this dodging right here was not very easy. I mean, it was very easy. It looked like it could have been much more difficult. Actually, I think the reason they were acid spitting is because there was this ever so slight incline. And to the best of my knowledge, the drain demos have disappeared here for God knows why. But I'm not complaining because those things they're not difficult, they're just annoying. And there's also this other version of them called brain suckers where they shoot acid at you or something like that. But I have never really had any sort of problem with those. So I'm not complaining about that either. Alright. And yes, we're on our way back to the train. And of course, it's not going to be easy. Like, really, if you thought it was going to be easy and that this game hands stuff to you on a silver platter, then you need to go back to playing difficult games school. Alright, this is where I start screwing around with all my gunpowder. Which I really probably shouldn't have done this here. There could have been a much better time to do that. But I'm not complaining to myself. I am not one really to complain about my own actions. I really don't care most of the time. Alright, so we could have combined it to make a triple C ammo. And the triple C gunpowder, what that does is give us 24 magnum shots, but that's not what we're going for. Right now, we're going for the double C's, and those give us freeze rounds for the grenade launcher, and you'll see why they're so awesome later. Because, yes, we will be utilizing freeze rounds. Man, I cannot talk today. You know, I honestly think that my speaking abilities are much better when I'm tired or sick or have something in my throat. It's really weird, but whatever. And, by the way... I forgot what I was going to say. Never mind. But I might have pointed out before that a lot of the scenes where Jill and Carlos talk, they just seem so awkward. Like, pay attention to a few of them. Like, obviously, yes, I said I skipped some of them, but whatever. And also, those of you who have been skipping the cutscenes as well, I might as well point this out now, that one of the sort of plot they started developing here, other than just escape from the city, is like, oh, Nikolai's a traitor, and he's been killing other members of the team. Yeah, alright, so this here is an appropriate time to heal. I did not bother grabbing those green herbs earlier, but I think I used one of them to heal, and I used the other one to combine with the red herb, which was a really good move on my part, honestly. It's best to basically really only use a green herb by itself when you really have to, and or if you're like caution, and you feel you're going to do something dangerous that might hinder you. Yeah, see, right there, I pointed out that Nemesis is left-handed. But there, I ran past his left hand, and he still managed to miss me. But whatever, I'm not complaining. There, This room always seems to bother me because something bad happens almost every single time I go in here. If there, I was really just shooting him to knock him over. But, and this is just where in my mind, I am screaming at this game. I was saying, game, really, why are you doing this to me? I'm just trying to go to the train. I like the train, you know, Carlos is there. And oh, if that's not foreshadowing, then you guys are nuts. Yes. This game is really unsubtle about the way it foreshadows things. It always follows these major things with like an earthquake or something crazy like that. But whatever. Alright, so, and since something bad's gonna happen, we are definitely gonna heal. Alright, so here we have everyone's favorite monster. Wait for it. The Sarlacc. Or at least that's what me and Narb call it. He does look like the Sarlacc. If you've seen Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, you probably know what I'm talking about. But really, here you don't even have to fight them. All you have to do is go press these two buttons. And one of them is very inconveniently placed around a very hard to navigate around corner. And I seem to have difficulty with it almost every time I do that. And yeah, he can really do a number on you. I thought, yeah, I was a little silly thinking, oh, maybe, yeah, really don't take risks with this guy. Well, I mean, the fight revolves around taking risks, but if you really push it, you're going to get yourself killed. Like, honestly, this is the part where I start freaking out when I do these A rank runs, because I always think I'm going to die right as I start getting near him, because this is pretty close to where I do my first save in the game. Yeah, first save. Ooh. Yeah, okay. So really, and also, once you get to the elevator, not the elevator, I'm talking about the ladder, he can come out of that hole right there and cause major problems for you. And when I got out of this during my first time I A-ranked this game, this is really all my second, honestly. The first time I did that, I was in danger, and he was really close to getting me. I'm like, crap, just spam that A button. I have to get out of here. Whatever. So as soon as we go into the train and put all of that crap into this little broken section here that implied, hey, fix me, blah, blah, blah. Once you do that, then it'll trigger some sort of scene. Yes, because your goal is and your goal in fixing the train was you think that, oh, maybe it'll be the way to get out of the city. And Carlos is such a nice guy. He's like, hey, take these flame rounds that I have for inexplainable reasons, and he gives you a present later too, actually, but that's not going to be until next video, which be the next area in the game, actually. The next area is, a lot of these areas really don't take very long, except for downtown, because it's that really small fetch quest. And the other thing you'll notice about the first three Resident Evil games, blah, really, why can't I talk? First two Resident Evil games, they are really short because they're designed to be beaten in slow times. Though sometimes it might seem longer to people because they waste all their time figuring out puzzles or, oof, I don't know, dying. Which really, despite all my dying I had in my first run, I really felt like I was taking forever to beat it. But really, it took me 5 hours. And I'm not really surprised by that at all. Alright, so Nemesis is back, and that scene there was really cool where, what's his name, Mikhail, he throws a grenade and shoots it and blows up everything. Nemesis saw that. Alright, here there's two choices. Really, either of them, it doesn't matter which one, but if you want to go a little bit faster, jump out the window. Because it takes you to a much more convenient area, and also in this area there is some gunpowder that you're going to be very interested in picking up, as I said, because you want that ammo. Alright, well, I'll explain more about that next video. Alright guys, have a nice day.